Let's announce ourselves.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Look at that cute little dress.
Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
She looks almost like those real dolls.
We're gonna have a look around.
He'll be back in a moment. Just sit down.
Yes, time to get the juicy gossip. Ah, shit.
Martin will explain everything when he gets back, okay?
Phelps has an imagination. What secrets are contained in that notebook that we can use to embarrass these people and get out a false confession so we can please our great overlord. Size? Well, I don't have any size in the crime scene. Ah,
Look, please. Size 8.
that doesn't look good. Let me check if there is dirt. Seems like the color of the material, not dirt. Perchance the ring.
No sign of a wedding ring. Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
Correct. Okay, now let's explain to a teenager her mommy will never come home again. Guessing the fruit is circumstantial.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Stick it in your mouth, Phelps. You know you love it. You love that thick, long carrot. Aha!
Seems irrelevant.
Don't forget Mom's birthday. Well, they will never forget it. Okay, there seems to be basically nothing. This house. Would there be something outside? Doubt it. Let's go anyway. Because I found shit. We know I'm looking for a rope, so maybe. Ah, look at this. Well, if I were him, I would burn the rope. Now this is. There's nothing here. So I'm running like a fucking idiot. When that happens, there is no evidence. Okay, let's talk to a child. Guessing she will be mostly truthful.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
That remorse went away quite quickly. Or is she still crying? No, she's not. She's a good actress.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon, I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
And did he come and get you?
Of course. Some boys offered me a ride home, but that's not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Okay.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Yeah, of course.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
I remember this guy.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes, that's right.
What happened, Hugo? You got any theories? Because we're starting to like you for this.
The car park by the school is kind of dark. Maybe somebody jumped her there. Did you try the parking lot?
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Mueller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Mueller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
How many dunks have you seen? Whatever your name, generic detective is. What is his name actually? I have no idea.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
It's a lie! But can I prove it? There you go. I can prove it.
You should come clean if you're having an affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Really? Wasting gasoline is your way of relaxing, huh?
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
Maybe here. Okay, I'm going to try this one.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
I agree with the detective.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
The noisy neighbor. That always comes in handy.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
The rope.
See the cop they've been talking about on the radio? Step away from the incinerator.
Shit.
Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case. Shoot the creep!
This This guy's an imbecile. Ooh, he was trying to burn the boots. How the hell did he not check that we were on the other side of the street? He's such an idiot.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
I'm sure you can.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home, and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield, and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Okay, let's use the phone. A kid alone at home without supervision.
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Go ahead, Detective Unit.
Did we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K.
She's actually crying. Let's go and hear her cry. That brings joy to my heart. Where are you? I guess Cole doesn't like them young, but he likes them blonde. Or maybe it's
Inform
that.
Detective Phelps that the coroner has report waiting. Police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, Detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thank you.
Okay. So we can go to the high school, we can go to a morgue, we can go a lot of places.
A cigarette made better. Bullseye smokes better than other leading brands. Satisfies the most.
Ah, this is very close.
Yes, Bullseye cigarettes. It's the tobacco that matters. Independent tobacco experts know the people of Bullseye only select the freshest, most succulent cigarette tobacco. Fresh, clean moisture permeates every leaf of tobacco in every Bullseye brand cigarette. Mellow taste, freshness. Medical science offers...
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some lives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on it.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. You try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Any Central Unit, a possible 288 at Belmont High School, 1575 West 2nd Street. Stand by for further unit to handle. Identify code 2.
11K to KGBL. We'll take the 288. Go ahead with the further.
unveiling, Emmy. It's the first season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go.
I told you I can't Saturday.
I'm busy. Busy where? You're going on another drive with Davy Gardner, aren't you?
At least he's not fapping.
So what if I am?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Can I take the... That guy can run. Look at that speed. No, it felt. Ah, shit. I'm licking his ass. Look at them run. It's almost like that Penny Hill boy.
That's far enough, freak. You move a muscle and you're a dead man.
Car 11 King, come in.
Okay.
Car 11 King, come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
Okay. So the husband was
What's
right.
your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you Loki motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
And why would I want to do that? Holy
You're under arrest,
shit.
Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
I love them southern accents. They can really be soothing. If
What
a
time did
little
you see the person
creepy.
park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m.
Ooh.
We're keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, let's inspect the car. Just on my way, Rusty. This ain't name to call him. Ooh, this is not good.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
He's a paparazzi.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Okay. We'll try to remember.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
Let's go towards the blue light. Ah, there is one here.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help you, detective?
How can I help, detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Mahler homicide case.
Certainly, detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
Okay, so I guess I have to go to Central for 2 interrogations and the
I say we
murder.
make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Mueller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for you.
I don't know about this. My gut says Mueller. We caught him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard, and that was his car with the bloody tools in it.
I never said it wasn't. Hell, he probably killed his wife, deprived that poor kid of a mother. But he's not an immediate danger to anyone else. Rooney's a threat to every kid at Bellevue.
He's a peeper, Rusty. We could pick him up for something else.
Really want to run that risk?
That's a very interesting argument. Because basically, if you let Mueller go, I doubt he will commit a crime ever again. Unless he likes to kill people now.
Hey!
On the other hand, getting another felony out of Eli will be extremely easy. But it could be a much, much graver crime. I'm playing Phelps. He seems quite happy to bag the husband, so that's what we'll do.
Oh! Breathe, damn it!
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Okay. I'm guessing this is it.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Okay. Yeah, Fizz, I know. You can let the guy drive, but I prefer to drive. and have accents. Okay, I guess this
So
is
are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Size 8.
The shoe prints?
Size 8s. Very similar to the impressions from the Henry case.
Now, who do we remember got caught in bloody size 8s? I think we have our bird.
Weren't you arguing we let him go? That fucking asshole. Changes his opinion by the minute. I check the body.
We've got to nail this guy.
Okay, if you're finished jawing, we need to get moving.
I'm not that a good driver. I've wrecked a lot of cars. And every single case ends up in thousands of dollars in legal fees or damages to the city, the vehicles. It's really crazy. Okay, we go to Central. We have the pedophile. Maybe I can back them both. How can that pedophile be so open with his...
You're missing the new brightness and the natural brilliance of your smile when it's dental clean.
Inclinations.
Toothpaste or powder. Don't delay.
Not exactly the happiest of people at the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with...
Watch where you're driving, you maniac!
Ladies, how often does this happen in your kitchen?
Gosh, Mom, pancakes. That smells awful.
Funny job, man. Coroners.
How so?
No, you don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
Been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the
Built by the same family for generations, Mullingar flour was the first to use steel rollers to process grain into the high-quality flour moms love.
Okay, this is far away. Well, not that far, actually. Ah. Street crime. Should I do it? No, we're nearing the end of the case. I'll do it the next one. Right.
We're out of Mullingers!
You can cheer up, son. Call the grocer. A new shipment of Mullingar flour arrives every week. Mullingar flour.
KGPL to any unit. A citizen reports suspicious activity 111 South Alameda. Stand by for further for any Central unit.
He's stone cold dead in the market. He's stone cold dead in the market. He's stone cold dead in the...
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Are they ready?
Bowlers in 2 and the perverts in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Okay. Oh, you think you are a sergeant?
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Okay. Let's go with Rooney first. Should we get this guy? Where the hell is the second interrogation room? I think my boss would be more happy if I got... Yeah, let's try to get the other guy.
You think those Vice boys get any on the side?
Time to please the bosses. And let the truth be damned.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You down on your luck, Eli?
I've had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
What kind of job, Eli?
Working fishing boats, odd jobs around the boatyard.
Aha!
I'm pretty good with my hands.
Well, that gives me very good information. He has access to the rope.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Okay.
You're lying, Eli. You're a creature of habit. You just get out of jail and you're back to your old ways. You use a specific type of rope.
That may be the case. But you got nothing that says I used a rope to hurt that woman.
Shit. This is tough. This guy is pretty confident. Should I doubt instead?
I've done 14 years in and out of prison, son.
Ah, shit.
You think you can outweight me? You're wrong.
Okay.
I think you should let me go.
Well, that...
Is there some money coming my way for finding that butterfly?
I should have doubted.
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
Okay.
You're maybe 5'5", 5'6" tops. And you wear size 11s? I don't think so, Eli.
That might be on the large side. Maybe 10s.
Maybe 8s.
Now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity, Eli?
Do you think I was never punished?
You must know what you're doing is evil.
Well, son, nobody's perfect.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. Ain't done nothing like that.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
I don't like you, Eli. I think you're an evil man. I think you try to pass off your pain to other people. I can't make you for this case, but my consolation is that I don't think you will be out of prison for very long.
You can count on it, shitbird. By the way, Eli, the captain and the Hat Squad would like to talk to you next. Any idea what they might want to talk about? For my money, Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect.
Of
The
course
evidence
he
solid.
is.
I think it's time we hit him with it.
We can have... Yeah, this guy is dead.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM, found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Are you going to tell me what I want to know, or do we have to take it out of you in lumps?
Give it your best shot. I can take whatever you're throwing.
What? Maybe I need to encourage him to tell me his bullshit story.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
You're off the hook, for now. You're gonna die for this.
Fuck!
Better give me something if I'm gonna believe your story.
My conscience is clear. You can't badger me into admitting anything.
You know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
Your wife was strangled with a braided rope, which we found in the trunk of her car. I think you bought that rope specifically to strangle her.
You can think whatever you want. But that rope has nothing to do with me.
Why is it that the testimony of the other guy is not here. Shit. It's true, well, this is very much circumstantial.
Why are you just sitting there?
So I'm trying to figure out how to beat you.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
Okay, I'm going to use intuition here because I'm not going to. Holy crap. I'm clearly not going to get that one. Well, I have to doubt.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
This is an odd option.
Hugo Muller, I'm charging you with the murder of your wife. You'll be arraigned and taken before a grand jury. Book him, Rusty.
With pleasure.
I have to say I'm disappointed. I stood in front of a troop of reporters and made promises. Promises of swift and fearful retribution, and you bring me an armful of vagary and happenstance. You made the department look bad, lad. Do it again and your career as a policeman will come to an abrupt and ignominious end. You two are back on the streets. Find street criminals, roust them, beat them, and restore some fervor to your police work. Your next case will come when you've revived my faith in your abilities. Now get out of here!
Yeah, I agree with him. Okay. Don't care about the little child.